Okay, Halito beloveds. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So we're back. We had to go a little traditional, do it the old-fashioned way. But I do have the chief here. Just want to see, make sure. Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, they can.
All right. Sorry, guys. We still ain't letting nothing stop us. Not even audio problem. Find another route.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What I was saying, first of all, can y'all hear me clearly? Let us know. And then I'll start back where I was before we start over. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
1 second. Let me just check. They'll be popping in any second. Okay. Let me make sure everybody is there. Okay, yes, and they are able to, you guys are able to hear the chief fine. Press 1.
Good evening. If you can hear me, let us know.
Okay, let's press that 1 if y'all can hear the chief. Okay, I think they're all set right now. They can hear you, chief.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Sorry we had a little delay. Okay, but now we're going to be off and rolling. We said that we're going to keep you in the forefront of anything that change or updates on what's going on, so we don't have to rely on secondhand information that's not factual. You get in here with me and things, that way you know you're getting the real facts on the situation. I was saying before you couldn't hear me, I'm letting Phoenix go back and touch upon the last show because she made contact with the other group and there was some communication on there, and I'm going to let her go ahead and bring us up to date on that. Then we'll jump back over to me.
Okay, so where we left off last week, we showed you guys this particular Israelite group, the Shakori something. If you give me 1 second, I will find the name. Well, we sent a really brief, polite cease and desist, and the woman has since responded back to me. I'm going to read what it was that she had put in her note, addressing, the cease and desist that I had sent her. Give me 1 second. That name. And I'm going to read this to you. So hold on 1 second. Okay, so, last week I sent the message and I just said, good evening, who at this organization has permission to use Chief Warhorse's images, likeness, or voice. I asked who the webmaster was and the responsible party to the Shakori Nation. And this woman, she did respond back to me. And let me just read her response. She was a little upset, needless to say. She wasn't very thrilled. So there's some Shalom Wa Ahab, Phoenix Moon. I thank you for taking your busy day to write this cease and desist combative notice, especially since what I've seen of both you and Chief Warhorse seems to be the contrary. Nonetheless, we are not an organization. Rather, Shakori Aye Delatzi Yisrael is a sovereign international recognized Abarath Abaroshani American Indian state, of which I'm sure you are aware since you had the opportunity to see Chief Warhorse on our news page for educational purposes only. No, Chief Warhorse is not affiliated with our sovereign state. Rest assured, Shakori Ayela Yitsu Yisrael doesn't benefit financially or in any other manner by having Chief Warhorse on our page. It simply served as news in the Abba Rashani American Indian community, attempting to give honor, with Shakuri Alyel Yitsu Yitzarel, royal Zykon's beloved honor was due. To wit, this communication clearly proves them wrong. Concluding, by month's end, the video shall be removed. Nevertheless, we would be remiss not to mention the disappointment felt in receiving such notice, contrary to that which you and Chief Warhorse apparently falsely portray publicly. Noting as our nation peoples are awakening in an already combative country, it serves absolutely no purpose for the awakened to be combative towards each other, outside playing right into the hands of our enemies who enjoy watching such crab in the bucket mentality as our people, for some reason, can't shake. Anav Kasika Shabi Kadoche Yasharal of the Kashika Shabi Kadoche Yasharal, Shakuri Ayadal Yisrael, yada, yada, yada. So that is the letter that the young lady was, that she replied. She was a little upset, that we questioned why the chief's images were there, among some other things. And again, they also shouted out the NAAIP, might I add. So that was pretty much it. But we wanted to make sure that you were aware that that lady did respond, and that was her response. I can't pronounce half of those words. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but there it is. So that's the woman from the Shakori Nation.
Do anybody have any questions on that or anything they want to say?
Do you guys have any questions regarding that at all? Looking for the chat to respond. Respond in the chat if you guys have any questions regarding that that group of Israelite people that we spoke about last week.
All right. Next. My reply back to the lady, because I'm sure they do listen to the show, is I'm glad that they are willing to take this stuff down. And no, we are not being crabs in a barrel.
That is correct.
I have to use one of Mr. Waldo's saying about the crab in the barrel or in the bucket. There's always somebody catching the crab, putting them in the bucket. Okay?
Yes,
as Mr. Waldo's always saying. So what makes the crab getting in the bucket so happy that they're fixing to go be mauled and cooked? Okay? So crab in the barrel ain't a good thing. No matter what Mr. Waldo on that one. Crab in the barrel only telling me the crab trying to get away.
That's right.
From the person who captured him. Okay?
That's right.
So people need to rethink some of the slogans and things that they use, because the crab is not the problem. The problem is the person catching the crab. Okay? So let's get that straight. The next thing, it's not the idea that we are trying to hold anyone back from an awakening. It's hard how you wake up. Some people wake up and had a nightmare. Some wake up with a dream. Some people wake up swinging legs. Some people won't wake up sleepwalking. It's how you wake up is the issue. And waking up and incorporating me into your wake up and I don't know you is very disrespectful. Okay? What are you awakening to? These people waking up with names I can't say, I got to spell. You can't even say it. So how did I help you wake up? I'm not being rude, but the respect is, did Chief Warhorse go around and try to recruit anybody? Okay? I have not tried to recruit anyone. I'm living my life. And sometimes we haven't got zapped into other people's nationalities and everything else. I found out last week I was supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite. This week I am from the Congo. Okay, things? I'm getting all these things. Some people I read and say, I'm from the Yamasee. I don't know nothing about no Yamasee Moors, Israelite movements, none of that. It's the chief. So if you're waking up, I'm not in your dream. I'm not even in your nightmare. Okay? So I don't know where everybody waking up with my name coming out their mouth and going on their page. Now, we came to me this week. We got a group out there concerned about my genealogy. See, they put crabs in the barrel. I got a problem with nosy black folks. Okay? Nosy. concerned about who they kin to, who they sleeping with, or none of that. For some reason, they're fascinated with Chief Ward's business. And Chief Ward is saying, you must go get your own business and leave mine alone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So, I'm not out here getting nobody's business, only responding to what people are saying. And the only reason I'm responding because some of these same people have been using my name to con other people. Okay?
Yes, it did.
Otherwise, Chief won't be on here. Now, the whole transparent thing was about discussing, did I steal the people money with Katrina, which was stupid, but I thought it would go away because it was a lie, but someone decided to build off it, like the Roger, the gay males, the Hemok. And I didn't even know a Hemok or Linda or none of these people, all gay males doing Katrina. So I decided to come out when people were saying those were my people to get that straight. I'm not disowning anyone. I'm just saying those people are not my people. Now, because I passed by you, took a picture with you, you took a picture with me, that does not make you my people. Okay? Now that the people that I didn't even pass by nor took a picture of. And they're accusing me of messing up their wake-up call. Okay? How can I miss your wake-up call when I'm not a part of nothing that you're doing? You're incorporating me. And I'm saying, take me out your dream. Okay? Because Chiefs have not and have never set out to do a membership drive in the United States or out of the United States. That's Hemok. Okay? That's Linda and Roger to him. I'm not making no cheese. Not what I'm doing. Now, I understand I've been tossed into the public. But my toss into the public was by other people uploading videos and cutting pictures and going into things that have been put out in the paper locally or somewhere. And they just took and just spread it around the country as if everybody knows Chief Warhorse. I just wish people just leave that alone. Okay? And I'm not here tonight to even discuss my genealogy, but I will tell y'all this. Whoever the people is that's worried about my genealogy should be spending that quality time finding their own self, and their family, and their grandma. I'm not out here on the internet to be accepted, to be accredited, or nothing with who am I and my genealogy. So another person that I can't pronounce their name because I got a make-up name. This person decides that they're going to get my genealogy. Well, heck, my mama's obituary is on the internet. So you got my history. You don't have my history. You got what I put out there, and you really done made a mess of that. Okay? So to that person that called themselves, I think Mr. Waldo said, it looks like they're from Milwaukee. I don't know nobody in Milwaukee. Okay, then?
Right.
Now, Roderick do have some kinfolks in Milwaukee. It's going to go on his page. And look through his business people, you'll find that Roderick have a Milwaukee connection. So, Roderick, if you're trying to use your kinfolks to come through a door to ask a question on my genealogy, let me answer it for you, brother. That's not my tree that y'all have on whatever page they say y'all been working on for the last 3 days. Not Chief Warhorses. Fanny, whoever she is not my grandma. I don't have not one grandparent. And as you know me say things, for every grandparent you get four. Okay? And you can, I can go all the way back on my tree and I don't have a Fanny on my tree. What's so funny, the person who they put out there, that is Linda's tree, some of the people. And it's mixed by 4 different other people. They must have went through somewhere and pulled every Dupree, Green they could pull. And they made a list for to be my genealogy. That's not my genealogy. But if you think that's my genealogy, whoever you is a genealogy expert, must be devil put that together. I don't know who put that junk together. But that's not my genealogy. But since you think that's it, y'all spent 3 days talking about it. You can spend 300 days. It's still not Chief Warhorse genealogy. I don't have one name, Fanny.
That is
now,
terrible.
Linda has a grandparent named Fanny, and Fanny was described on found some court documents in St. Tammany as a Negroess. Okay? So again, you're digging in Linda's tree, proving what I said. We do not have the same grandparents. And 230 Dew Creek is Linda's grandpa. And Rose Green is Linda's grandmother. That's not my grandparent. Okay? So that is Linda and them trees mixed up with some more Dew Creek trees and some more green trees, but that's not my tree. Okay? So whoever did this great genealogy job need to go back and do it over because that's not mine. But even if it was mine, even if it was, what that got to do with Chief Warhorse? And was she going to be arrested by the FBI? Or was FEMA looking for me? This is what I'm on air to talk about. I'm not on air to talk about my grandparents. I made it understood that I was not talking my tribal business. Did not I say that thing?
Yes, ma'am.
And I think if I start talking my genealogy, I'll be talking tribal business. So since these people so smart whose names we can't say, they need to tell me what they're looking for. Because if it was my tree, it doesn't change anything. I am who I am. And it's so stupid, Roderick, and all of y'all. You can go get whoever you want to use another name so your name don't appear. But let me explain this to you. If you could have discredited me on my tree, and I'm not from there, or from, let me say, I'm from the Congo. I learned about the Congo by going to New Orleans by Avery Alexander. And there at Congo Square. I don't know about no daggone Congo. You coming up with a history that don't match even in my area. That match the paperwork here. If anybody had said, there's paperwork that says my history is documented. You understand? So there's got to be some dumb person that don't know my history is documented. But it does not have to be made public. It's only for the people who need to see it. And you guys don't need to see my genealogy, and I don't need to see none of y'all genealogy. Okay? Now, let's do another little thing on this genealogy thing. If these people keep changing their names, they're going to confuse their children. Okay? Their children are going to have it, can you spell it grandma or can you spell it grandpa? Because they're not going to be able to pronounce these names y'all making up. So you're making it harder for your kids. And then, Roderick, the rest of y'all, let me tell you something. How can you try to ride on this horse and try to discredit this horse at the same time? Stop and think. Can all of y'all collectively put your brain together and think? You use my name to try to get to talk to the Phoenix Moons and all these other people. You use Chief Ward's name. We Chief Ward's cousin.
That is right.
So discrediting me is going to get you recognized. It's going to make you indigenous. Boy, y'all smart. Roderick, I can tell you about as smart as the hair you have on your head. Okay, brother? You can try to discredit me all you want. I'm not in your world. Only thing you're doing is tearing yourselves down and proving that you all are not. Because I saw it said, Miss Waldo was reading some of this stuff to me today because I was ripping and running. Had a little problem in the family. They had debt in the family. And so Miss Waldo was reading some stuff. And it says what my grandpa's name was, my great-grandpa. They were doing good for a while. They were doing good as long as they took the stuff off the obituary. They made a couple of generation turns doing good. And after that, they just went left.
Yep.
You don't know my genealogy. Sorry, it's not my tree. That's Linda's tree. Okay? And Rose Green was not a Shatta. Now, Linda, y'all need to go get your story straight. Rose Green is not a Shatta. And when they understood in the court record, they didn't know what Fanny was. They called her a Negroess.
Right.
They called her a Negro. You understand, Fanny?
Yes, ma'am.
So, whoever this smart person out there trying to discredit me, you just proving what I said. Linda need to get their paperwork together and prove that they empty. nothing on whatever they posted was read to me today reflecting whether you see Indian. Do you see Indian on your team?
No, ma'am.
Now, here's what we're going to go with this. Audience. This is why you have to be careful to what people are putting on the internet. Even on Ancestry and all of the tree stuff that people are building out there. If a person who has no knowledge of their tree is the person that began to put the information in the tree wrong, then what you get out there is the wrong information. Right then?
That's right.
And this Roderick and all these people already had came to you trying to get you to put their tree together. So who did they get to put their tree together that made a pretty good mess of it? These people went to putting all kind of names I heard, Hills and Piers or whatever. That's not my tree. So, Roderick, you got to go get somebody else to work on the tree. That one is not going to work. You have to sit down today and listen to him telling people not to do their census. So we got dumb people trying to lead people in this country. And leading them away from what they need to be looking for. Yes, there are people who've been misidentified and reclassified. I said that years ago.
Right.
Before there was a He-Monk or Roderick or anyone. I said about Walter Plucker years ago. He-Monk, you just coming on the scene talking about some kind of Walter Plucker. Yeah. You know the name of the person in Louisiana that did it? The only person who knew it in Virginia.
Right.
Walter Plucker was the one that was the major influence, but there were other people in other states that actually carried it out.
That is
You need to know their name too, because I do. But what Walter Plucker did had nothing to do with what he described today with the Census Bureau of the video that I heard today that was played. Reclassification benefited to him by him reclassifying people through vital records. You understand, Phoenix?
Yes,
not the Census Bureau. Vital records is not the Department of Commerce. These people are stuck on the Department of Commerce. Like they're saying they don't want to be a United States citizen, but they want money. They don't want to be this, but they want this. Okay, where's the currency? They're not a part of this country. Where's the currency? Listen to me out there, y'all. Don't let some broke people. Now, I chief rich, I'm broke too, but I ain't stupid broke. Okay? Don't let some broke people give you advice on what they're not following and what they're not doing. Because when you give up your citizenship, you give up your Social Security that you done work for. And a lot of these people that we saw on that list, these people was in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and some of them even they say born in the 1800s. I don't understand that one, but
right.
In my paper, well, these people need their pension. So he's going to go plant a garden, they're too old to plant a garden. Some of these people in their hundreds from what his paperwork said. Being in the city was talking to NAARP people. Well, when you're giving bad advice like this, and you're putting it on the internet, and you're marketing it to other people, then you don't went outside of your NAARP, your influence. To me, it's stupid because now you have cut your paper trail to prove who you are. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
How you going to prove your grandma is your grandma? Your grandpa is your grandpa. When you didn't change your name. And the next thing that He-Monk is not telling these people, you have been born in this country with a birth certificate, a Social Security card, and the law that he's reading was prior to birth certificate and Social Security cards. Are you with me, Tim?
Yes, ma'am.
He's reading something from the 1700s and 1800s. I read something from the 13,000s. There was no birth certificate and Social Security card. You're lying to these people. You're lying to them. If you give up your identity and take on a fake identity, then you're going to get mad when nobody want to respect you because you have given away your identity. Now you're an illegal alien because the name that you have is not a registered name in this country. So where is their country at? What are they supposed to be doing that they have to change their name? Okay? And then what they were saying about the maybe saying I'm from the Congo or whoever said I'm from the Congo or man. I have not seen that one document that says I'm from the Congo. And most probably the person that's saying that don't know where they're from. And they need to spend their time trying to find their family history and genealogy. It's too far along. I don't need about my genealogy. I have mine. I am state recognized, and I'm where I want to be. Now, if it's something that they're trying to do, don't incorporate me in it. Because I'm not part of it and don't want to be a part. And Phoenix, thank you very much for reaching out to that other group. Last week I was Hebrew Israelite. This week I'm from the Congo. Now, there's a film being shown on the 24th in St. Pentecost, Waterway to Railway. Okay? And this is talking about the Indian history, the Creole history, and the white Europeans' history of this area. And this thing been showing for 10 years. This is the 10th anniversary. I don't think my parish and my city will be producing stuff and putting stuff out without checking the old records. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody in Milwaukee, if that's where that person was from. And that person in Milwaukee has nothing to do with me. And you're not going to discredit me by putting together fake trees. So if anybody see a tree out there, it's supposed to be a family tree that is chief or a family tree, that's not my family tree. I do not make my family tree public.
This same person has tried to do the same thing with me. He selected all the people in the area of one of my ancestors who was actually a second husband. Little did he know. And this was actually 2 years ago. If you look into the catalog, there's a show that I did on Free People of Color, and that was totally inspired by this same gentleman that took it upon himself to, assume that he knew your genealogy. But he did that to me a couple of years ago, and I'm actually still waiting. Chief, they actually had the wrong Joneses and actually called the Chickahominy tribe. They made a video and they called, rambling off the few names that they thought that they knew that would connect me to the Chickahominy. And they asked them if they knew me and all of this crazy stuff. They didn't speak to any tribal chief at all over there. They just spoke to like the secretary, not even their genealogist or anything like that. But again, they've that's some of the work that they do. They are very duplicitous in how they present the information. And that's what they do. But if it was that important, or if he was actually that talented, it would seem that, it would behoove him to probably help the Pan-African people that can actually use the assistance.
What's so funny about it, even when, they was calling my grandfather's dad's name, grandfather name. Okay, stupid fool, that is in the newspaper locally. We had 100-some-year-old elder in their history. And I think she should have known who her grandpa was and where he was from. Okay? So, and she died before Katrina. So, I hate to tell them this, but my stuff is not all that beautiful secret. I keep telling people I'm Chateau Cherokee and Creek. I think you can go on the internet and see that. Okay? So, you can't take all my grandparents, roll them up in a cigar. And even when they pulled one of my grandfathers up, they said he's a mulatto. Okay, what that's supposed to mean?
Right.
At one time, that's what they put him down as, but I also have him down as an American Indian. So, wherever you get your information, you better get it straight.
Right.
But what you didn't get was my grandparents. You got a few of my grandpas right, You mix that up with some more pickle grandpas, and then you throw some pickle in there that I don't even know where the heck you got them from. So, what this person did is just looked at names, I guess, in St. Timothy, and then took all that and rolled it into a cigar, and then try to make that like genealogy. That's not nice. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Charlie. Better luck next time. But my suggestion would be, if you got that much time on your hand, go do your own genealogy.
Right.
Because I don't know what you're going to prove doing mine. Okay? And if you're doing it like you're doing it right now, I'm going to say like my son, keep doing it. I was telling Mr. Waldo earlier, I was telling my brother, I'm like, these people just quit. They just keep passing up, moving our races, changing us from one person to another person. Then they're constantly doing this. What's wrong with these people? And so I was explaining to him, and he was like, you know what? It really don't matter. Because when people tell me what I'm not and what I am, you try to say, it's on my mama's paperwork. Okay? So if it's on my mama's paperwork, that's good enough for us in our family. And as long as we're here in St. Timothy or the ones that have moved to other states that moved back to us, as long as we satisfy things with our history and our genealogy.
Yes, ma'am.
And where we're at as a bride, it should not matter to nobody else. Okay? And, my thing is that too many people worrying about our view. They're not taking care of it. Like I said, Roderick and them came to us. We did not go recruit those. Okay?
That's right.
And you can do like Chantel. I like what Chantel said. She didn't think I was moving in a fast enough direction for her, so she moved on. She had a choice. Like I said, I never said Chantel was not an Indian. I said her mother was a part of this tribe. And I said Chantel have a right to be with this tribe or her dad's tribe. All of got to go back and read. I didn't deny her. She found her own way to be moved. She went to something else. Am I right, Tina?
Yes, ma'am.
So, that's freedom of choice. Okay? But to go around teaching people crooked stuff, illegal stuff, and lying on folks, that's not right. And like I said, I never done Chantel now. They know what Chantel since she was young. The other people I met them, they were old fools and history was about us. Not about me worrying about what somebody worrying about in Milwaukee or New Orleans or nowhere else. Okay? This is our family history. So, if you disagree with it, that's your choice. That's what America's about. If you don't like us because who we are, we've been used to that. We've been dealing with that ever since Europeans, black and white, came here. And we're not out to prove nothing to you. Only thing we want people to do is not to come in our area breaking the law. And we don't want people online encouraging people to break the law. And when he came out to telling people not to do something, and not to get involved with voting, he's telling you not to help yourself, not to help your community where you have to live. It makes no sense to me. Why would a grown person encourage people not to participate within their own government? He's telling people, in other words, you're not America. When this is our country. And those out there who don't think that you're supposed to be a part of America, go back where you came from. I don't care what color you are. Or where you come from. What is your genealogy? Find out where you come from. But you're not going to uproot me from here. I'm not going nowhere. So you can try to discredit me. You can try to do whatever you want. She's going to continue doing what she's been doing. We have survived a lot of this in the hundreds of years of the invasion of outside people. And we're going to continue. Okay, audience. If you think they need to mind their own business, that go for anybody. Let me see you put on there, not your business. Because they come back and they look at these tapes. They read your response just like I do. So tell them mind their own business. Everybody that's a brown color doesn't make you have the same history.
Right.
We don't have the same ancestry. I was telling this all the other day, things you can come from the same grandparents, but each child marries somebody else. And they just keep going on and on. And so every group end up with some kinfolk that's not the other people's kinfolk. And it will happen. This is the situation. And the funny thing is, when they were doing this genealogy tree, they got people being people's parents that's 100 years and 200 years apart. So go do your homework. I've been lied on or stealing. I've been lied that FEMA was after me. Now my tree. I've been Hebrew Israelite last week. I'm Congo this week. I don't know who I can be next week, thing. I think Mr. Waldo said he saw some things where they include me as being a more, in other words, by calling me a bait. I am not in none of your organizations. Period. They got on there. They were going to insult me by telling my people, she sold you out to the government. She's involved. She's taking pictures with the sheriff. I'm going to take some more pictures with the sheriff and some more elected officials too.
I got some spicy pictures of Hemok speaking with the military at a roadblock when they wouldn't let him by at Standing Rock. And from the, first glance, it'll look as though he's having this serious conversation, but they were actually just blowing him off.
Yeah. Or like the picture that someone said that Strongbow had put up a while back, with someone supposedly in his organization who was supposed to be standing there with elected officials. Okay, so you all can stand with elected officials. Still trying to get recognized somewhere, but Chief Warhorse not supposed to be seen with elected officials or anything unless she's a traitor or a sellout. Come on now. You don't got that going double standard law. You're wrong. Is it the problem you're not doing what Chief Warhorse is doing? Is it the problem that you're jealous, envy of what I do and have done? And you just waking up, as y'all say. You're waking up. Don't you know the early bird get the worm? Work that we could have people work. And your grandparents look like they did like you tried to stay off the grid. You remember a lot of y'all was trying to stay off the grid just a little while back? Y'all can change your name. Come on now. You were confused because you came from confusion. But you're not confusing me nor my tree. I have my stuff. I'm thinking straight. But the ones y'all that don't want to do a census, okay, you're finna confuse your next generation when they be looking for you on a census, and your crazy butt done changed your name or didn't do a census.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen. Just like you can't find your grandma and grandpa. Somebody must have been a Hemok back then, and a Roderick, and a Gay Nail. Going around saying, look, don't put your name on that census. Because the white man is gonna get you. What about the black man? My problem is black folks right now. On the internet. Y'all want to make me the white man all the time. Oh, don't bring the white man out business. Y'all taking it to the public. This is ridiculous. There was a song we used to sing when we marched in civil rights. We fired up and we fed up and we ain't gonna take it no more. We were singing that to white folks and politicians. We need to be singing that junk to black folks. If you can't find your way in the door, you tear the whole dang house down. That's your mentality. I can't have it, nobody will. That's your mentality. What y'all are doing is what you're running from, you're running into it. You're fixing to make yourself an illegal immigrant in the United States to be deported somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. There's some people already been talking about, we need to get a GoFundMe page for the ones that want to go somewhere. Starting to be a good idea.
I actually created one 2 years ago. I should probably check the status of it just to help our oppressors.
Where they want to go. They don't even know who they are and they know where they want to go. But wherever you want your ticket, we'll get you one. We'll help you. Because y'all a nuisance.
Yep.
Y'all misleading young people, taking advantage of old people. And some of y'all owe yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of y'all on big income, but you fighting with HEMA to not be a citizen. Deborah, if you're listening at me, Deborah Cooper, you are on disability. You can't afford to say you're not a citizen of the United States. Tell HEMA that. Because you know you're waiting on that little government check. Let all y'all waiting on them checks. So when you're signing these papers, you're telling the government to take that check back.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all listen to him out and give up them daggone checks you got. Be stupid, Deborah. Put Robert's name out there too, like you keep throwing it. They're going to be cutting him off and he's going to lose his voucher. Y'all are living off the government and trying to fight what you're living off of. Isn't that stupid?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Most of these people are getting checks from the government. And housing assistance. You're going to fight the government. That's feeding you behind and housing you and giving you your money. Now, do the NAAIP have a checking system or some kind of Department of Commerce? Therefore, your page makes you sound stupid. How many government people reading what y'all putting on your page, Deborah? How many? You can't be that disabled. Y'all traveling the country and tormenting people.
Right.
There's got to be a job y'all can do. If y'all got this much energy, you do not need disability.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs that y'all can be tackling on computers all day and night. There are jobs y'all can be doing. And the government need to be looking into all this energy that y'all have while you're getting your disability check. You can do a job.
Yep.
Then he not telling like who they're going to cut off. They're going to cut these people off that you tell them to get cut off. That's what's going to get cut off. I don't get that.
They do that. Their children can't get survivor's benefits. If something happens to them, the children become ineligible. Their caretaker becomes ineligible. Taxes, they need to be somewhere where it's clearly expressed that they don't have to.
Well, you know, I like riding down the road without potholes.
Yes,
I like the street lights. And as I keep telling people, some of them laws was put in place before we had some of the things we all have become accustomed to. In the 1700s and 1800s, they have paved streets and street lights. Okay? Actually, you didn't have a government function the way government functions today, which I don't agree with all the things that's functioning in government, but I believe this. You must have law. Must be a check and balance, unless you have retarded people like we dealing with running loose all over the world. So there must be somebody you can pick up the phone and call and come get the nuts. Well, that means we got to pay our law enforcement and pay the courts. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And when I find a problem with people like that is they use those systems, but they don't want to pay for it. You know, they love the roads, but they don't want to pay for it. They use water every day, but they don't want to pay for it. Well, we got to get the pipes to get the water. You're not going to dip water out the pond like they were doing in the 1700s, 1800s. So you got power and light. And with power and light comes a bill. Okay? Now, if they don't want to pay those bills, they don't get power and light. Not only you live that, but you don't get it. But there are the ones of us that's willing to pay. Kind of hurt a little bit that you got to make your money and then pay for it, but you pay for the level of convenience that you want. Don't overdo it. They don't want to pay for that. Okay, you get in cars, you drive them on the road, is maintenance. They're not riding horse and wagons right now. So we've evolved from horse and wagons to cars.
Mm-hmm.
So evidently, Enoch and them brain just waking up 200 and 300 years back, and they gotta evolve. And I don't have time to wait 300 years for these fools to wake up and find out that we are in 2020.
Mm.
Everything he's reading is from the past. That has nothing to do with now. And as you said, none of these people have shown us a connection with them with a treaty. Deborah got on her page, but she got recognition in St. Tammany Parish, and she said she was from St. Helena. St. Helena is not St. Tammany, and she do not have a recognition, guys. Call St. Tammany and ask, and they will tell you.
I thought she was from Greensboro or Green something.
Yeah, Greensboro. That's in St. Helena Parish. That's a whole other parish.
Oh, okay. She told me that her father owned half of the town, and she was fighting.
Why they didn't give her recognition in Greensboro?
Good question.
See, all these recognitions they got on what they had. Where is it? Then we got some proclamations. We go get a proclamation, Phoenix. I can go get one for you tomorrow. Proclamation is not no recognition for them saying they're no Indian tribe.
Absolutely not.
So these guys need to get them trying to play a game that we done seen white Europeans been played in the past. Everybody was mad. Oh, that's $5 Indians. Well, these are $1,200 Indians.
Yeah.
Price went up, but they still not who they say they are.
That's right. That's right.
Enoch thought he was going to come in here and steamroll us. The funny thing is, Roderick and them thought they conquered us. Don't they know if the British, the French, the Spanish, and the United States haven't conquered us? They show not because they're too dumb to do their own trick. Roderick, concentrate on getting that cab from New Orleans to Canada to the airport and back. They need to concentrate on whatever he's doing at the airport. He might need to concentrate on whatever he's doing. He needs to get a life. And so do Linda. Because you ain't got no history here that you have maintained yourself as no Indian nothing. There's a white people lived in Macomb, been there for way back since the 1700s. Do that make them an Indian because they live in Macomb? Or because their parents, grandparents was from Macomb? You get what I'm saying? Things that sound stupid.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They got all nationalities of people living in St. Tammany Parish. But it doesn't mean they Native American. They got parents who have children. And they don't have them for the same daddy. Maybe one daddy is the Indian, maybe one of them daddy not. You see what I'm saying? They got the same number.
Yes, yes.
So when they do a family tree, they better do these things correctly. Because your sister Indian don't mean you're Indian. I got a lot of people in this tribe. That one family member is in the tribe and the other family member is not. Not because I'm picking and choosing. Their bloodline is different. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Waldo is online. If I'm correct, the same thing is in Oklahoma. You could be in the same household but don't have the same genealogy. But I mean, everybody in the household is Indian. I heard he might say today, if you show a cousin or a family member of yours with a tribe that makes you an Indian. You heard that today too, right?
Yes, and that is not, absolutely not true.
Now, Mr. Waldo, if you on there on the page, if I'm telling the truth, can you have one household that may not everybody be a part of it, even in Oklahoma? In Indian territory, because I just saw my just whole Oklahoma. Because now people think when they hear the word Oklahoma, all that means Indian territory. Not understanding the state of Oklahoma and Oklahoma Indian territory, like Indian country.
That's two different things.
Two separate things.
Yes.
Okay? And you can be born born really in Indian country and don't be an Indian.
That's right.
And if I'm right, Mr. Waldo, put it on there. Mr. Waldo in the room?
Yes, he's there, Chief.
Okay. Tell him answer that from his perspective of being raised in Oklahoma. Can that happen?
He's there.
To change the whole outcome of your tree.
Mm-hmm.
And it can have first cousins, some in, some out. And you might have in this day and time, you got the same mama, same daddy, and you decide you don't want to be bothered with your tribe. You have a right not to do that. You might don't want dual citizenship. You might just want to be a citizen of the United States. You can do that.
That's right.
Make it a little hard when your children and grandchildren try to make it way back. But you got a right to do that.
Mm.
Indians was given the right under the 1830 treaty to go to Indian territory and maintain themselves, which that didn't work. But that was given that our state out here and they have dual citizenship. The people in Indian territory in Oklahoma, they didn't come in until the 1900s as citizens of the United States. Okay, things. Mm-hmm. And one reason they have to come in is because they did not have commerce.
Right.
They didn't have no way to survive. Families was growing with the food and the things that they needed, they did not have. And they're still fighting for some of those things today, even in Oklahoma. Now, he's not going to tell people to get rid of what someone else fought for. Civil rights, voting rights. He's going to tell you to give that up. Does that sound stupid?
Yes, indeed.
You don't have to give up your citizenship to the United States because of your heritage and your culture as an American. You don't. My advice is not to. Now, he may not agree with me and some of these other people that's on the move to tell you to disassociate yourself with this country. May not agree with me, and I really don't care. But I'm telling you, before you do these things, you need to do some serious research before you cost you and your children. And you wake up and you will be getting deported because you don't have proof of identity. Or you just denounce your citizenship, which is your naturalization citizenship. Naturalization, you're born with that citizenship. And you're going to denounce it. And they got people, they trying to build a wall to keep out. They got people flying in here for citizenship on planes, and you already here, and you're going to let some nut with a red streak running down his chin tell you to give it up. That's crazy. Where you going? I have a daughter that travel all over this world. And she said one thing that people don't see here, Penny, the blessing and the freedom that they have in America is not all the way around the world. Okay? And she travels all over the world. But she understands the blessing that other people don't see as a blessing, they count it as a curse. And like they don't want to follow rules in this country. Every country got rules. So what are they trying to do? Are they trying to create a wall between the citizens in the United States? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Or make them go up against the United States? Y'all need to stop and think out there. You got a man that's flying all over the place, giving you bad information. He already got the Neville's locked up. They want to say Chief War or something. Like, no, you got locked up because of your stupidity and following a stupid man named Enoch and Roderick and Linda. That's how you got locked up. Chief Wars ain't got you locked up. Chief Wars is just going to tell it like it is. You got locked up because you didn't follow the laws in this country. Because he might say you don't have to. If the audience believe what I'm saying is nonsense, just put nonsense on there, because that's what this is. You know, I was not out here looking to be on the internet things doing what we are doing right now. None of that. I'm doing it because of what they are doing and saying. Y'all, this is 2020. If you don't do your census, you are going to cut funding from coming to your communities for the next 10 years. The next 10 years. Which is going to affect things in your community. The Neville is so dumb, they thought the Census Bureau paid Chief Warhol money. They don't pay you money unless you go get hired by the Census Bureau, and I've never been hired by them. Chief Warhol takes the census serious because I know how it impacts your community.
Mm-hmm.
And here you got someone turning you against it. When places like Michigan and all these places need every dime they can get to their federal match money. All they need every dime they can get. Why would Roderick put that on his page to encourage cutting money from their own community? I don't get paid to say that. I'm saying it because it's a fact. Some of these people may never have done a census before. You know that things don't even understand how the census works.
Mm-hmm.
That is the money for education for your kids. That's the money for your hospitals. That's the money for your streets and drainage and disasters. That's the money that keep your community going. And you're going to let a nut talk you against helping your own community. And you're not making me shame when you tell people, I didn't picket, protest, march, did petition. What I did it for was to help the community, to bring something to the community. Not a self-centered agenda for what's going to bring something to me.
Right.
Everything I fought for, I can drive through my communities and see people enjoying it. You all need to really go read about the census and how it affects you in your community. And if you are aware of the census and how it affects you, you need to be on your internet encouraging everyone to get an adequate count so you can see an adequate return. Because what he's saying is like a person working all year Phoenix and then everything have a procedure to it. But what they're doing is playing up on people's emotions. Okay? Getting them all scared, upset, and angry. Why? Why are you going to have people walking around you thinking they got to be scared of white folk? And then you got people like you all walking around you with the same color skin. That's what they need to be running from.
That's right. That's right.
What's the difference in a black Klan and a white Klan? And it was no different back in the days between the black Klan and the white Klan. Ku Klux Klan does not have to be people of color or people of white. It's anybody that has a hatred, underhand, deceitful way of dividing people. Don't care what color you are. I had a black dude walk up one day and show me his Ku Klux Klan membership. And anybody from St. Timmy that knew about this person knows just who I'm talking about. So, I am coming in colors. My thing is, who these black Klans working for? Okay, I mean, who are these people working for?
Right.
Somebody got to be behind them to have them to talk people against themselves. Chief Law is not a threat to this audience or no one else because Chief Law is not soliciting you. Chief Law is not trying to make no cheese. And I've been told you, the most powerful thing you can do in 2020 is get you some homeowners association and some tenant association and get involved with your local government Write your grievances up.
That's right.
Present them in your level of your government. Most powerful part of the government of the United States is your local government. That's the power that helps you. And you need to know those people. And you need to write your grievances up and bring them before the people who represent you.
That's right.
And get involved. That works.
It does. And it's something that they haven't really tried. And
you just get them in somebody's jailhouse.
That's right. That's right.
What I'm talking about can help them see money coming into their community. They can go to the extreme. I'm going to the local government and state government and say, I want to see a budget breakdown. How many people doing that? You can see the budget. That's public records.
That's right.
How much is allocated to the roads? How much is allocated to health and hospital?
Mm-hmm.
So now read these budgets. It's public record. They're not keeping it from you. And then if you know they got $15 million coming to your community for something and you don't see not a penny of it, then you write your grievances and you go to whoever, the committee or whatever, commission is over there, and you say, okay, why we're not seeing a portion of this coming back to such and such. And then they'll start letting you know. And you start going to those meetings. I don't mean they're going to agree with you. You might have to go to these meetings. You might have to be heard. We can live with grace.
That's right. That's right.
But you go there and you address to your community. Organize your community. Come to these meetings. Show them that you're concerned about your area. And you're not waiting on somebody just to come do it for you.
That's right.
Because you don't want to rock the vote. Rock that vote if you got to turn it over. But do it that way. Not stupidly by removing yourself from a citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm hearing he's not talking about non-tax Indian. I haven't even heard him not tell nobody where he comes from.
No one's asked them. No one's challenged them at all on it either. And you know that comes with a lot of the territory, especially for the men. The men are questioned the least on pretty much anything.
Well, I got news for them. They need to start questioning some of these men that's giving them some advice.
Oh, yeah.
They're busy worried about my genealogy. Who did Hemok's genealogy?
Who did Cheeto
What
Pies?
tribe is he connected to?
Who did Cheeto Pies? He's everybody's cousin. Yeah, by cousin. Can't figure out where the grandma at though.
What tribe he connects to? Up there with this Aboriginal, indigenous. You know, my son says this all the time. I don't care where you go, there's an Aboriginal, indigenous person, including the white people. To what land?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is indigenous to some place or an Aboriginal, the BIE and da-da-da. That man need to get some help.
Mm.
And the only people that's following him is somebody who wants something for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they set up some subgroups. And then the subgroups get out in the community and confuse regular, everyday people that's just trying to find their genealogy.
Right.
And those are the people, things that you and I, Mr. Waldo, trying to reach. People like that. That's innocently out here and not knowing that this is a pile of nuts. So by us doing these recordings, an audience, by y'all sticking with us and being a part of the audience of this helps us to educate each other so we can help someone else have something that they can reach to YouTube, pull up, hear these names, and say, run. Okay?
Yep.
Answer the question. All right, audience, are y'all still hanging with us with this? And do y'all think we need to just keep rolling like we're rolling? If you think so, keep rolling. I want to see it when I get offline because I'm not on there tonight. I want to see if you say keep rolling, we keep rolling.
Right.
We're not going to care what the Enoch say and the logic say. And whoever that person is that's wanting to get my genealogy, hit on that person. We ain't even worry about my genealogy. I'm already recognized. I'm not looking at that person to give me recognition. Do we see some keep rolling? And if you say keep rolling, we'll keep everything transparent. What's moving out here. And we'll keep sensor year rolling too. So make sure you get your sensor done. If there's any questions, Chief will be willing to go get the answer for you if you can find it. Remember, April kicks off sensors. Do you hear me, Pam?
Yes, ma'am.
And we need to keep it out there until people are getting these sensors done and spreading the word. Be counted. I heard he not telling them on that thing today, oh, you can't put in Indians if you're not connected to a BIE tribe. Because then you'll get in trouble. So what are he telling them? He's confusing them people. First he told them to do the census. All of them was running around and trying to do the census. Get ready for the census 23. Now all of a sudden he's telling them, no, if you ain't fit, that does not pertain to us. Who the heck is us?
That's right.
You need proof to even run a house. You need proof of identity to get life, to get a phone. It's stupid for somebody to tell you to give up your identity in America. Do we have some keep rolling? Didn't you see me keep rolling?
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling. We're going to do what you ask, audience.
That's right.
If you say you didn't have enough or lumped enough or whatever, we still going to bring some receipts. I had a receipt to bring tonight, but I decided we better talk about this stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And to let y'all know, April 1st, census kick off. And he-Month is on a strong mission to keep you from doing your census. A lot of y'all go to work every day and work hard. You pay your taxes. You got a right for your streets and stuff to be fixed. You have a right to be protected by a law that rolls down the street that your money pays for. Don't let somebody tell you to renege on yourself. Cut yourself short. If you need the fire department, that come from a tax. You understand, Ben?
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
Tax pays things that you may not even realize that you really need till you need $1.
That's right. Give me 1 second. I'm responding to the people in the chat, Chief. I hear you.
And when people interrupt the government, it works on my nerve when you don't stop and think you are the government. If you don't like the way somebody in your area runs for office, be a voice to make a change.
Right. Right.
You don't like the way schools are going, get on the PTA.